let's go to Hades. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. My name is Beth, if you are new here, and I like to talk about music. And today is a very exciting day. We are going to be checking out Hades, the new album from Melanie freaking Martinez. And I'm so excited. Melanie is one of my all-time favorite artists. I've been a fan since they were on The Voice, which was many, many moons ago, and been following through all the eras. I will just say I've never been one to like get super deep into the lore. Like I know there's a lot of characters Melanie does and all of that. I feel like I've never really dived too far into that. Like I've kind of gotten the main gist, but I've never really taken it upon myself to like learn every bit of the lore. So today we are going to be doing a little bit of prep work up front in order to prepare fully for this album. And by prep work, I just mean we're gonna watch the album trailer. It's like a minute long. It was actually someone who commented suggesting that I check it out before the album to get the full context going in, and I thought that was a good idea. I tend to go into album reactions very blind, trying to like avoid any spoilers, and I will say that I'm making an exception in this case, and I do want to learn a little bit more before we get into it. So yeah, we're gonna check out the album trailer. I've also heard a lot of the snippets from the album on Melanie's Instagram, but you know, snippets are not the full song, so I'm excited to see the full picture, obviously, of this body of work. And I will just say both of the singles I have enjoyed. I've been listening a lot to both of them. Definitely prefer Disney Princess to Possession, but I like both songs. I'm very excited. I loved Portals. I know there were a lot of people who, you know, it just wasn't their cup of tea, which is totally fine. I have like an obsession with that album. I still love it to this day. I still listen to it, so I'm very excited. I feel like Melanie just always delivers. So without further ado, let's get into the album trailer. So what do I know about this album before we watch the trailer? The only thing I know is that there is a character named Circle. She was kidnapped by AI or something, or like AI was trying to like take over her ability to sing or something like that. She was kidnapped by someone. That's all I know.
Presenting Circle, our newest pop star out of Hades tech, extracted from a secluded cult, untouched by our AI-driven society. Her naivete, our greatest asset, her instincts, raw and volatile. Using cutting-edge technology, we've downloaded the world's obscenities directly into her system, engineering something so vile, seductive, and unforgivable. She is guaranteed to provide public outrage and obsession a necessary sacrifice, one that will finally justify the permanent banning of human artists once and for all.
Okay, I'm already obsessed. Like, I love a concept album, and I feel like this is already very conceptual. All of Melanie's albums are, but glad that she's continuing. I just feel like it's so creative when an artist creates a concept album. Like, it is literally the definition of like creativity and artistry. So, very impressed already. It sounds like this is kind of a naive character, you know, doesn't know a lot about the world. Like she was rescued from a cult and, you know, she hasn't been touched by all of the modern world. So that can be a good or bad thing depending on how you look at it. I don't know. I'm curious to like get into this album. Obviously, we'll see as it continues, you know, we'll see the story unfold. So, the track list is insane. Okay, let's take a look, refresh my memory. Okay, so the first track is called Garbage. Is this a cult? Possession. White Boy with a Gun. Very curious about that one. Grudges. Monopoly Man. Avoidant. Monolith. Weight Watchers. The Plague. Batshit Intelligence. Amazing title. Gutter. Uncanny Valley. The Vatican. Hell's Front Porch. Right after the Vatican. Chatroom. And The Last Two People on Earth. That could be the video right there. Just me reading the titles of the tracks, because just next level in my opinion. This is a next level track list. I see a lot of fucking track lists in the day-to-day life of like listening to a lot of music, and this is one of the coolest ones I've seen in a hot minute. It does have me kind of concerned and kind of scared about what we're about to experience, but I'm mainly just curious. We're going to start obviously at the very beginning, the very start of the tale. We're going to start with Garbage, and we're just gonna see where this takes us. I've only heard the singles. like nostalgic. So we're starting in hell. We're opening the album in this wasteland of war and terror. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it's this very dark place. Like starting out the song with that very nostalgic, very pleasant, you know, you could hear a bike in the background. You could hear like just these very innocent sounds. All of a sudden that crash and then it getting darker. But she's singing in such a playful, innocent way. That's what always gets me, right? Is like we're singing about these dark ass topics, very heavy lyrics at times, but Melanie continues to just sound so innocent, so childlike, so sweet. Ooh, this is pretty. Gorgeous.
Why, Jesus, save me. You'll scream like a baby. Your water is cheap bottled wine.
As a Christian, I feel very strongly about the fact that Jesus was not white. And I hate how he's portrayed in modern media as like this white man when it's completely changing the narrative. So I love that she said that. White Jesus, save me, you'll scream like a baby. It's like this futile scream, you know, and the second line, your water is cheap bottled wine. Like everything is kind of this cheap version.
Wake up, the children delight. Just I feel like the blood of their addicted hands.
Wake up.
No service is left, but the service you give to your fellow American man.
This is deep. Deep.
Militant freaks are ran over the sky.
So you better run for the forest.
Okay.
And we're all under the cold watchful eye.
So you better hide what you're growing.
Judge me if I smoke a little weed. Makes no fucking sense to me.
Wanna be my best friend and judge me if I smoke a little weed. Makes no fucking sense to me. Yourself won't get it for.
Better make peace with your people.
There can be beauty in the trying times.
True.
We can push through all the evil.
Woo! This is a really interesting song. Yes! Oh, that's gorgeous though with the strings.
Beauty and garbage, beauty and garbage.
I love that melody.
Look from under you and build something better this time.
I will be pausing after every song to talk about my thoughts because that's the point of this video, is to give you my thoughts. Really interesting first track, kind of this juxtaposition that she always does, like Melanie always does this, but like the darkness versus the light. This very innocent, playful style of singing mixed with horror in the background, right? It sounded like a war was going on, fighting, guns, violence. It was very dark. And a lot of the lyrics were very dark as well, but they were so beautiful too. Like the song was beautiful. The melodies were gorgeous. There were strings that were absolutely stunning. So it's this beauty up against this absolute terror. Such an interesting juxtaposition, especially for like the start of the album. I think it worked really well to like set the scene of like where we are, kind of put you in that like place mentally, and then also just like a very powerful opening track. You know, you want the opening track to like hit a punch, to what's the term? Pack a punch. You want the opening track to pack a punch, and that's exactly what it did. And the outro kind of says it all, you know, beauty and garbage, without it we wouldn't hold hands. Kind of that whole mentality of like you have to have the bad days in order to appreciate the good days. You know, that old adage like you can't appreciate good things unless you see what's bad, and also good things can come out of bad situations. I thought that was kind of an interesting way to wrap up the track because it just felt so bleak. And then to have that hopeful outro, I just was not expecting that. But, you know, she ends with the line, we can build something better this time. So, looking forward to the future, wanting a better future, and not to be stuck in the hell that we're currently in. All right, let's get into Is This a Cult? This was a gorgeous intro. I'm going to play it again. That's so
said his name was Hades. Picked me up in the back of his Mercedes. Long hair looking like Jesus, baby. Making out with a tongue open mouth. Put his hand around my neck, no doubt. Says I got a place way down south. Guess I'll go, yeah, guess I'll go, yeah. All of the girls wearing long white dresses. Did you say we're alone? Quit missing. He doesn't know.
insane.
Put a saddle on, feed him macaroni.
So specific.
Teeth out one by one knee. Make him smile, yeah, make him smile, yeah, yeah. Threw a flower on him, looked like a mummy. Crack some eggs on his bruised up tummy. Let him cook, yeah, let him cook, yeah.
Let him cook.
Whatever they wanna, no men allowed, 'cause they wanna control us. We grow our own food and don't need no money. Everything's free and we have our autonomy. Is this a cult? Or is it home? We seek the future and get what we want. We killed the leader and now we're on top. Is this a cult?
Oh my god, the next line.
We make the rules and we love on the land. We fuck ourselves better than they can.
She didn't have to put that line in there, but she did. Hey. It's very hypnotic, like. We knew there were gonna be transitions, but
I hit my head real hard. I woke up in a jar.
okay. I don't even know how to process that last track, if I'm being completely honest. First of all, we're introduced to the character of Hades, you know, wasting no time getting right into it. I really love the first couple lines, like, what a fine fellow, picked me up in the back of his Mercedes, looking like Jesus. That's an interesting line as well. But yeah, Genius points out, like, a lot of cult leaders typically looked like Jesus. They probably looked like these very peaceful, welcoming men that you would trust with your entire life, but then they fuck you over. Some very graphic lyrics in this one. Graphic just meaning like very detailed, you know, making out with our tongue, get on all fours, bark like a dummy, you know, just very cutting lyrics you don't forget easily, right? Like they make an impact on you. And I will say, I just feel like we need lyrics like this right now that are interesting, that are captivating, that kind of stop you in your tracks. You know, that's the kind of lyric writing we need. So yeah, it sounds like Circle is kind of arriving at this cult and then makes it very obvious very quickly that she's not just going to go along with these things that she doesn't agree with. She doesn't like the fact there's other girls there, so she pulls out a knife, right? She immediately attacks instead of just like going along with it and like sitting still and looking pretty. That was like my big takeaway, was kind of like the fight that was in her immediately. I don't know if Circle's a girl actually, but like whatever gender, the fight is in this character. So yes. Okay, the next track is called Possession. Great song. We're gonna listen to it and just vibe around for a second, clear our brains after those two tracks. Such interesting sounds already.
I hit my head real hard. I woke up in a jar on top of his blue metal shelf full of trinkets. He dusts me off each day. I'm made of porcelain clay. And now he's hungry. I feel him candy. He's screaming at me loud, screaming at me loud, screaming at me loud. Baby, I'm your possession. Handle me like a weapon. Gaslight me right, tell me keep quiet. I'll go along, diddy dum.
I'll go along diddy dum. Almost the opposite vibe of the last track where she was like, I'm not going along with this. I will pull out a knife, like, I'll kill all these hoes.
Me up like a prize. I'll be a good housewife.
So I take it she's, you know, kind of coercing him. She's pretending to be like this perfect housewife so that he'll go along with her plans and, yeah, take control over him.
I'll go along, diddy dum. Dum dum, diddy dum. Diddy dum, diddy dum. Dum dum dum, diddy dum.
Diddy dum, diddy dum.
He leaves me all alone from dusk to fucking dawn.
Crying with a knife, wanna take my life, never treats me right.
Baby, I'm your possession.
Handle me like a weapon. Gaslight me right.
Tell me keep quiet. I'll be a good housewife.
I just love that part. It's so tongue-in-cheek.
Dum dum, diddy dum, diddy dum, diddy dum. Dum dum dum, diddy dum, diddy dum, diddy dum. Drove into a tree, walked around for a minute. People staring at me. I couldn't caution reverse and all the damage I had. Maybe bruised, but it's not
That
bad.
bad. Into my claim track. Disney Princess Part 2.
I thought he was cute, we go on a date. I talked about the news, he didn't debate. Went down on my ear, gave him diabetes. Later that night, told him you'll never see me. You'll never see me. You'll never see me.
Yeah, she kind of lures these men in and then she reveals who she truly is.
Pillow talk went awry, a typical guy. Chomped on my flesh, revealed his true side. His ignorance slipped and so did my fist. Punched him real hard, but it felt like a kiss.
Oh, I just love this back.
But it felt like a kiss. You say you're a feminist, but I know that you're lying, boy. You support the government's Second Amendment in your chore. You're racist, not nuanced. Might as well just wear white cloth. He said, don't you know that I'm a real nice guy? All of the sheep, white people alike, the women, the men, the center spotlight, their ignorant brains called genocide war, protect white feelings while they swipe and ignore.
Yep.
They swipe and ignore. When girl power means no human, no heart, just labels masqueraded for corporate charts and making the bloodthirsty seem like gods to stupid little bitches who don't know the cause. They don't know the cause. You say you're a feminist, but I know that you're...
The way it just drops right into the chorus is really interesting to me.
He said, don't you know that I'm a real nice guy?
That's always the excuse. I feel like these type of guys that she's talking about, you know, that's the excuse they give is like, but I'm a really nice guy. And it's like literally all your actions point otherwise, but okay.
Days of the cities will crumble away.
Who or what?
Uncovering our naked souls. All start singing, shouting,
It's a sample.
screaming.
Ooh, wait, that sample's kind of fire. The day the walls of the cities will crumble away, uncovering our naked souls, like revealing who we truly are. I'll start singing, shouting, screaming. That's kind of like a perfect sample.
Say you're a feminist, but I know that you're lying, boy. You support the government.
This is so catchy.
Amendment in your drawer. You're racist, not nuanced. Might as well just wear white cloth. He said, don't you know that I'm a real nice guy? You say you're a feminist, but I know that you're lying, boy. You support the government. Say amendment in your drawer. You're racist, not nuanced. He said, don't you know that I'm a real nice guy?
This chorus, it's so catchy. Girl, where are we going? We're going somewhere. It's like, I just want to be very clear about something right off the bat. There is no way in Hades I'm going to be able to unpack all of these lyrics right now. This is layered. This is deep. This is thick. This is dense, okay? This writing, it's very good. It's very good writing, in my opinion. Sonically, I'm also enjoying it. I'm like really liking this so far. That one was really, really catchy. I mean, there are some lines that are causing me pause, like went down and I gave him diabetes. I don't know what that means. I mean, obviously diabetes comes from sweet things, so that actually makes sense. So she was sweet, gave him diabetes because she was so sweet. Okay. I get it now. I assume she was talking about Hades, the character in that track as well. Again, kind of like a wolf in sheep's clothing type of vibe. Like, he seems like such a nice guy, but then you get to know him in any way, shape, or form, and he's a white boy with a gun, you know? He's just like this douche canoe. So let's just keep going. The next track is called Disney Princess. We know it, we love it, and let's listen.
The prettiest girl in all the land was left alone without a hand to hold or teach or mold or pray. She fell down the sewer and got led astray.
The one thing I will say is that people have pointed out that like the intros and outros when you're re-listening to the songs are kind of exhausting. I fully agree. If I had a version of this track with no intro and no outro, I would listen to that way more than I listen to this version.
Till she was made a Disney princess.
Instrumentals are going hard. They're fun. They're interesting.
Don't drive till I'd end 20 bums indeed. I need to drum a dump. A sign the dotted line. And I fucked every devil.
Highly recommend if you haven't seen it. Melanie did a Genius interview where she breaks down all the lyrics of this track. It was super interesting. It was super well spoken and deep and like I don't know, just made me respect the song so much more and really understand where it's coming from. So hopefully we'll get more of those interviews after this album drops.
They want to get drunk and they want to do cocaine.
The stuff she does with her voice too on this song.
Faster than they get, faster than the average person. Los Angeles, turn on your TV, come on worship me, I'm perfect.
In a concert, and it's just me. We're gonna see where this leads.
I'm a perfect little angel for you. I always say please and thank you. And every time you spit in my face and shit on my space, I still was true.
Really hammering this idea home of like looking like this perfect angel, seeming like this perfect housewife, like archetype, but underneath completely different person. Or at least not the person they're portraying themselves to be.
But I feel so horny lately. No, like horns are growing out of my face. Like, I just wanna burn bridges and kill bitches and pour their medicine in their mouth and give them a taste. It's erotica, leave me in the dirt.
Erotica?
Words say shit till my knuckles hurt. Keep it coming though.
Lot of violence on this album, a lot of throwing fists.
I'm sweet, but wait till a Scorpio slides in the mix and gouges both your eyes. Fuck around that much and oh, you'll find a grudge for life. Call the cops off you to birth the skull. Gonna wish that you just left me alone. Keep it on me real tight like Sylvester's alone. Knock, knock, are you home?
Love that. There's so much personality in this album. What other album has this much personality?
Now look at what you've done to me. I used to let them step on my vertebrae, and now I'm the one skipping and laughing and cheering. It's baffling how magic works. I mean, I lit a candle for this, burned some bay leaves for this, cried to God for this. To turn me into a I don't give a single flying fuckity fuck machine.
I love that.
Santa Monica, pale white skin like Antarctica. Angels put a hex on you. Guess they had a grudge too. I'm sweet, but wait till a Scorpio slides in the mix and gouges both your eyes. Gonna wish that you just left me alone. Keep it on me real tight like Sylvester's alone. Knock, knock, are you home?
This might be my favorite so far.
And pull your mistreatment. You got me up now, smashing the ceiling.
So angry. And for what? I'm just kidding. There's lots of reasons to be angry.
She's ready to pass.
It's so fun. Yes! What the fuck?
I'm sweet, but wait till a Scorpio slides in the
I love that part.
Fuck around that much and oh, you'll find a grudge for life.
Oh, damn. Monopoly Man. The flip am I listening to? No, I just realized this is the best album I've heard so far this year. And let me be very clear, we're only 7 tracks in. So like, I do not want to be jinxing anything. We have a long album left to go. But oh my lord, oh my goodness gracious. oh my wow, oh my word, oh my golly. I'm out of ways to describe how I'm feeling, but that's kind of what's going on in my brain right now. I'm just like, damn, like, wow. That one was my favorite so far, which is ironic because at the beginning of the track, like when she started with verse 1, I was like, oh, like, I don't know if I'm going to vibe with this energy, but something happened and I don't know. Like that pre-chorus to the chorus was absolutely insane. I don't know. I don't have any words. I really don't. Like I felt kind of speechless during that track and I was just like, okay, what am I supposed to say about this? This is supposed to be a music commentary channel, but I don't know that I'm going to have any commentary. I just am enjoying listening and taking everything in. But I just want to say, I do relate to the idea of a grudge for life, okay? I'm a person, I can hold a grudge. Maybe not for life, but for a very long time. And so I did relate to that. Okay, Monopoly Man, so excited for this one. Violence so far. Yeah. Never satisfied. Why am I thinking of that Lana Del Rey meme where she's like smiling, but behind her is a fire? It's like kind of giving me the vibes of this song. Like he just lit the entire place on fire, but he doesn't even care. He's just like smiling through it. I love the meaning behind this track. I mean, I love, first of all, how easily accessible it is to like understand what Melanie is talking about here. Cause you know, some of the songs, it gets a bit confusing, at least for me. Okay. But this one is like crystal clear. And I just, yeah, like call him out. It's insane that there are billionaires in the world and then there are also still starving people. Like billionaires should not exist. This is a simple fact of life. And I love how they're kind of playing with that idea. And yeah, I just love this song.
We're paying for the things we can't just grow.
Paying for the things we can grow. Sing along to. I feel like this is gonna be a really like sing along type of album.
Make him really work for it. Put him in the dirt, girl. Shit on him. Make him like the ground, babe. Empty the account. Spread it all around. Hit him in the head. Spread it all around. Penthouse by the beach. Got so many houses, while nobody else can eat. Monopoly man. What's your desire? Only earth and stars will still you climb higher. What's it gonna take for you to get it straight? You get it straight, boy. Yeah, you're on fire. So is everything, now it's getting higher.
Ooh, just change in tempo.
What's gonna take for you to get it straight? You get it straight, boy.
Oh. I kind of wanted that sped up version of the track to continue and like get even more fast and just like, but that's okay. Okay, sonically, was it my favorite so far? No, but lyrically, one of my favorites. Anytime you're gonna call out rich people who have no reason to be rich and are just rich for the sake of being rich and are never satisfied with what they have, call them out. Okay, I stand by it 100% of the time. Very violent song. There is so much anger within I guess, this character. You know, I don't want to say within Melanie. I mean, obviously art is a reflection of who you are, so I'm guessing Melanie was very angry while writing this album. I mean, it's just seeping through the music, right? All this talk of violence, like shit on him, like spread his money around and just like make him lick the ground. You know, it's very angry. There is a lot of passion here, a lot of passionate emotions. It's not something I blame him for, you know, it's a time when I feel like a lot of people are experiencing anger and heightened emotions, and passion and rage and fear and all these things are very prevalent right now. So it's not something I'm saying is necessarily a bad thing. It's just something I'm noticing. I mean, I definitely don't think it's a bad thing. It's just interesting, and I'm noting it. Yeah, even though it's a character, you know, obviously I think art kind of speaks for itself, and like, even if you're creating a character, I think parts of yourself can be in that character, right? So anyway, we're just gonna keep listening. The next track is called Avoidant. Already sounds sonically very like calm and different from the other tracks. Like calm water. I'm loving reading the lyrics. I don't know why I didn't do this before. I'm so sorry.
Whoever hurt you don't love like I do. I've kept my hand in the pot for way too long till it falls off. What are you hiding? The teeth I'm pulling. I've kept my arms ajar while you took the car to keep fighting.
Lyrics.
Push and pull like tug of war with you. Leave, I know it's never long till you fall back on your face. Why don't you just hold me? I'm not psychic, what you thinking, but I predict that you'll be leaving. But don't learn here just to give her there. I worked for this, and you never wanted my love anyway. A detrimental game you play. I'm asking you to step it up. Don't hurt me like they did to you.
Who gave Melanie the right to go from a song calling out capitalist billionaire douche canoe men to singing this beautiful freaking ballad that's speaking to me on a spiritual level? I don't know who made this okay. I think it should be illegal. You're throwing me through the emotional whiplash blender. But one thing I wanted to say is, like, as much as I love a stripped down song like this, one thing I don't like is the reverb on the vocals and all the layers of the vocals. Typically, I do love layered vocals when they're done in a slightly different style, like something Mariah Carey might sing. But this is different type of layering, right? Where it's like very reverby, and I just feel like it doesn't feel as genuine. Like, the vocals don't feel as genuine, but the lyrics and the production make you feel just this intimate, genuine energy, right? So I think it kind of conflicts, and it's something I don't love, but I love everything else about this song, and we're gonna keep listening. I wish I didn't relate to this song, but I do.
What are your secrets? Are they worth keeping? Just let your guard disintegrate. Tell me all the ways you're feeling.
There's certain ways she inflects on different words that I'm really loving on this album, like disintegrate. Just for some reason, really love the way they sang that. Tell me all the ways you're feeling. I love the way they sang that too. Okay, playing around with the vocals, elite writing, elite soundscape. We've got some great shit happening right now.
Fearing that I'll be leaving. The more you stitch your lips until nothing slips, I could see it.
Ah, the writing!
Next time you fall on your knees, I won't heal you.
Now that like next time it's gonna be too late.
Cause the next time I hear you yell at me, I am running.
Woo!
I've dealt with ones just like you. If the fall of a memory comes to be true, then I'll know I did everything I could do to show you the depth of what love can pursue. Think of everything that I have given you. Maybe she can get some of that too. That's what my love can do.
Ouch. Oh my god.
I'm yours for the taking, a piece of clay.
Okay, I had a mini heart attack because at the end, during the outro, there was like this rumbling and I literally thought someone was like trying to beat down my door. Oh my gosh. Okay, who gave her the right to write, who gave her the right to write such a beautiful, intimate ballad? It was giving me like, you know, some of the ballads on Portals, it kind of reminded me that like, Melanie can write a ballad, okay? Melanie can write a slow song just as much as a fast, upbeat number. So I connected spiritually to that song. Yeah, the idea of like, you just want to love this person, but they aren't letting you in, you know? They aren't letting you do what you know you can do, which is like love them, heal them. Like you can be that person for them, but they just have these walls up and you can't do anything to knock them down. And eventually you do just have to give up and kind of move on with your life, even though it hurts. Yeah. The sigh at the end, I felt that on a spiritual level. I love that little addition. It just adds so much emotion, so much character. Okay, the next one is called Monolith. Things are happening. This is just really, really good. That's all I have to say.
I'm yours.
What's a monolith?
Taking a piece of clay, mold me to be what you want to be. I'll stand tall. Give me all your pain and your trauma bond. I'll be the shoulder that you cry on. Listen to the sound of my aching voice. When wolves come to hunt my flesh, I wish someone would save me. 'Cause God knows that I spend my life doing all of the saving.
this chorus, I just think about vulnerability. You know, I'm a wound cracked open. I'm exposed nerves, a tooth that's pulled, a bouquet getting plucked till it's nothing. Like, all of these things are very vulnerable. They're open to being hurt. They have a lot of sensitivity. They have a lot of, you know, potential for pain, but also potential for pleasure. I mean, potential for healing, I guess I should say. And the healing kind of has to come from within for a lot of those things as well, so.
Fantasize, romanticize, infantilize, and project lies. Dehumanize and scrutinize. Scarred white walls, you euthanize me. I'm pillar, an icon, a relic, a ruin, a demon, a horror, a girl who is stupid. I'm pillar, an icon, a relic, a ruin, a demon, a horror, a girl who is stupid. I'm pillar, an icon, a relic, a ruin, a demon, a horror, a girl who is stupid. I'm pillar, an icon, a relic, a ruin, a demon, a horror, a girl who is stupid.
Insane outro. Oh my. I just. Ugh. Oh, that's so Melanie. I don't know how one person is supposed to listen to this entire album in one sitting. This is so much to internalize. Like, the last 2 tracks took me out emotionally, okay? I feel like my soul was like ripped out of my body a little bit. So beautiful, so vulnerable, so heartfelt. Yeah, Monolith, like, I think Genius makes a good point here. No matter how Melanie presents herself authentically or exposes her truths and vulnerabilities, people will still get it wrong and put her in a specific role. The second part of the outro is an expanded version of the Madonna horror complex, where women get placed in a specific metaphoric box without any way to escape it. A lot here. I feel like this was one of the more complex ones so far, but then again, I feel like every song on this album has been complex. Like, there's so much I could say about the lyrics, but also, like, we would be here literally all night if I, like, paused and, like, talked about every single lyric, you know what I mean? It's just one of those albums. I don't know. I also have nothing to say because I just feel like it's so good. Like, it's just so solid. I really am enjoying the shit out of this album, and I didn't know if I would. I don't know. I mean, you just never know, but I'm really enjoying this a lot. I feel like this is easily the most engaging, interesting listen I've had to a new release album in a hot minute, and that's not to say, like, I haven't enjoyed other projects, because I have, but, like, this is really, you know, really interesting. I think the line that stood out to me the most in Monolith was, while I run my head to the fucking ground, wish I could get up and run away, but who'd be there? You know, like, I could literally destroy myself, but there would be no one there. Like, it just kind of that desperation and loneliness coming out in that line. It really got me. Yeah, that chorus, I just can't get over the chorus. Like, okay. The next track, you guys can let me know any lyrical meanings I'm missing. I'm not like the lyrical breakdown queen of the entire universe, but the next one is called Weight Watchers. Sounds like a fun time. That sounds like one of her other songs. Is this sampled?
Everyone's trying to get it up faster. Supplement master if his bullshit work. Soup and the smoothies to combat disaster. Carbs don't burn fast enough for what it's worth. Didn't think I'd change too much till they said it. A thread on subreddit is what I'm reduced to.
Fuck Reddit. I'm genuinely just laughing at the fact that I said that because I love Reddit. But I think I was just in a mood because some people on the internet are stupid.
Cause even I bite my nails wondering if I should. Hey, 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 Weight Watchers. Hey, 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 are you watching me? Hey, 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 Weight Watchers. Hey, 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 are you watching me? Oh no.
Yeah, okay, Melanie has obviously written songs about weight before, and the fact that everyone is kind of like watching to see what Melanie's weight is going to be, and like, did they lose weight? Did they keep it on? You know, did they gain weight? This is not, you know, Melanie's first rodeo with writing this type of song, but it is reminding me of the bakery music video, which apparently was the music video that got people talking about Melanie's weight. I'm not sure why, like, I don't know the full context of it, but what does make me sad is that this is still happening, that this is still going on, which like isn't surprising, of course, but it is just like disappointing to see that, like, you know, it just never really goes away. Like, this is the thread that has continued in her music from the beginning of time, and it doesn't matter how much time passes, like, people are still going to be doing this. Love the concept, though. Weight Watchers, like, are you watching my weight? I did not see that coming, and I do think that's genius.
It is to contort and contract.
It's not normal.
Muscles, remembering, still arch my back, and I wash out each day, but my face still lasts fast. Someone told me the doctor could get rid of that.
Someone told me their doctor could get rid of that. Also, the first line, everyone's trying to get it off faster. You know, everyone just wants this quick hit that's gonna magically make them skinny overnight. No one wants to put in work anymore. We all just want this really instantaneous fix that in the long run probably wouldn't even be beneficial or healthy, depending. So.
I've already got a surgeon who knows me, tugging down anesthesia while he cut me.
Really?
500 cc of sexy. I won't lie to you, that man really blessed me. Hey, 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 Weight Watchers. Hey, 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 are you watching me?
The chorus is so intense compared to the verses. Like, it really comes in hot.
Hey, 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 are you watching me? How normal it is to skip lunch and dessert, and yet somehow my stomach sticks out of my skirt.
Because you're a human being. Oh my god, literally, like, media and, like, pornography and everything has completely fucked our view of women and the human body and what it's supposed to look like. Side note. But I wanted to say, maybe the intro of the song being so similar to previous tracks she's done is kind of a tie-in to the fact that this is a continuing issue. This has not gone away. This has been happening since the beginning of Melanie's career.
Work out each day, but I don't think it works. So I research to see if the surgery hurts. Spent so many years being cute on the TV. Before I could blink, I became nearly 30.
Yup.
And I got bigger boobs so that I could transcend it. Now all that I read is, hey, I think she's pregnant.
I love this chorus. Gothic. Haunting. Okay, excited for the plague. But, wow, okay, that one, like, honestly, very catchy, and I really love the chorus. I love how it just dropped in, like, not a lot of warning, just kind of, like, threw you into that world. I love the use of strings and that kind of staccato-y way, like, ding, 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 ding. I really love that whole vibe. Lyrics were just so real, like, absolutely no bullshit, you know, no trying to, like, pretend they're referring to something else, like, something other than what they're referring to. Like, even mentioning specific subreddits, you know, like, literally calling people out, being like, hey, I see you. Like, I see you talking about my body online. And also, you know, the lyric, I got bigger boobs. I thought I could transcend it, you know? Like, I thought I could finally get away from people talking about my body. Like, hey, now I have boobs. Now, like, don't I look how I should? But now all that I read is, hey, I think she's pregnant. Like, I cannot get away from this. It is just following me throughout my entire career, and it will never stop. And you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. If you're skinny, you don't look, curvy enough. If you're curvy, you don't look skinny enough. We've had this conversation before on my channel, and I don't know, nothing new here, I guess. But the next one is called The Plague. Let's see where we're going with this one. Here for this gothic energy.
Gold-colored eyes, and nobody knows the measles and mumps don't come close in size.
I didn't know that.
Then would you go? But young as gone bastard has a guy. Don't take it out till there are better times. Oh, the days move fast it seems. Rotting bodies from gangrene. Wash the air with rosemary. It's the plague, the sunshine.
Oh, is this comparing drug addiction to a disease?
Nuclear war will take us next. Oh, the plague, it took my breath. Stand 6 feet away.
Not the coughing sound effects again, like Nurse's Office.
Oh, the days move fast it seems. Rotting bodies from gangrene. Washed.
She's singing me gangrene. I'm listening to an album with the word gangrene in it. I love this breakdown, this bouncy ass energy. It's so fun. Give me Victorian England. Okay, Lord knows we're excited for Batshit Intelligence, but just to comment on The Plague, at first I thought it was about comparing drug addiction to like a disease that's kind of like going around town. She says, all my lovers died from this, the hospital's filled with coke-colored eyes. That's the initial vibe that I got, but Genius is telling me it's comparing a deadly outbreak to more of like a heartbreak, numbness, like the scars people share. I don't know. I guess I took it in a different way, which I want to remind you is totally valid if you take a song a certain way and that's not the intended meaning. Like, we all, have our own interpretations of songs. But anyway, I took it to be like, everyone is dying of drug addiction, like drug overdoses, and like, it's like the next plague, right? It's kind of overtaking, and like, people don't want to catch it. They don't want to get addicted to these drugs and end up dead as well. I don't know. Like, that's just my initial thought, because I feel like drug addiction has become such a struggle, such a common struggle. So just something I was thinking about. That's my interpretation. The next one is called Batshit Intelligence. I'm so excited for this one.
Parasite man, what is your plan? Claim your highest intelligence. And if I could have a moment with you, I'd go all your limbs down along your shoes. Rent is high, and the taxes due. On a floating rock, burning avenues. Where's the alien? Who can save us now? Death is guaranteed, silent, can't find it.
Arrest today after a confrontation over the clearing of a homeless encampment.
We just saw the city arrest homeless
people and throw all their stuff away.
The sanitation department just finished up clearing out people who had been living on the street here.
It's carousel. Okay, Batshit Intelligence was not my favorite song so far. It was actually my least favorite so far. Purely sonically, I just didn't really vibe with it. Lyrically, most of the lyrics just went over my head because I just feel like my brain is at a certain point where like it's a little bit empty up there right now. I've internalized so much and we're gonna keep going. We're gonna do this all in one foul swoop, but you know, my brain just needed a freaking break from these deep ass lyrics and it was just kind of empty up there during that track. I will say that track felt so bleak. It felt so hopeless. It feels like we have completely gotten away from the heart of Portals, which the whole point of Portals was like this hopeful vibe, right? Like even though it was about death, it was about the other side of death and what that might entail and giving people comfort and hope when they think about death. And now it's like, we're just in this bleak wasteland of like, you know, horrible shit happening all over. So obviously just a totally different vibe and a totally different environment to this album. But the next track is called Gutter. It's just one fun song after the next. I can't with this. I can't. All in an outdated shell. Help me.
All in an outdated shell. Help me. One by one, the houses got stolen by corporate erosion. Nobody ever thinks they'll end up broken till they're out there frozen, screaming that crazy tale. You're the one begging for food for your baby.
Yeah, you never think it'll be you. Like, obviously no homeless person has ever thought probably that they would be in that position, but any of us could end up there if the circumstances aligned.
For your baby, don't see the pain, see the harm, see the carvings on their arm, see the truth, see the lives, see the severed family ties, see the town where they reside. Money don't fall out from the sky.
It doesn't fall out from the sky, yeah.
They have a mother, you just throw them in the gutter.
Living. I am living for these creative ass instrumentals. Like, why does Melanie always do the most interesting, like, playful instrumentals? I really feel like Melanie is being so creative and so playful with this album, like in every aspect. Even though it is bleak at points or it's darker, or, you know, you're thinking about really serious concepts, like, it is so playful and creative at the exact same time. Like that entire instrumental breakdown, you know, coming after kind of a section of lyrical heaviness, but my God, did it brighten the mood, you know, to just hear that like fun instrumental. I don't know, this is such a fun album, even though it is kind of like depressing at times. Maybe the world is just depressing. Maybe the world is just depressing and this album is just a reflection of the world, but it's also fun. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying anymore, but okay, this song is really cool.
No one's safe. The powers that be are so sick and deranged. Clean the streets, they lock them in jail and make them work for free. Don't get immune to this, don't see the pain, see the harm, see the carvings on their arms, see.
Love the intensity of the chorus.
In the gutter.
It's giving soap a little bit.
If everything's said and done and you're around on the run, I'd rather die than be near you. Evil is as evil does. You're the just go get fucked. We'll be haunting you, haunting you. Don't see the pain, see the harm, see the carving on it.
Like, I love music that has a message, and this music, it's just so clear, the message. Like, that one kind of reminded me a bit of Monopoly Man. Like, it felt like she was singing to, like, the government or, like, the powers that be, saying, you know, you are just one circumstance away from also being on the streets. Like, you are not better than anyone who doesn't have a house. But you like to pretend that you are. You like to pretend that you're better than everyone who's not in the same boat as you and doesn't have all the power and the resources that you do. Yeah, she really like humanizes these people that so often are dehumanized. She says, you don't see the pain, see the harm, see the truth, see the severed family ties. You don't see the town where they reside. Like, you don't see these people, as humans. You see them as, again, less than you, and they're just human beings who are in a different life circumstance. And, you know, money doesn't grow on trees. Like, money doesn't fall from the sky. We are all just one circumstance away from being homeless, from not having housing. So I really love how she kind of like spoke up for the unhoused, and I've never personally like heard a song like that had those themes specifically, so I thought that was really cool. Like, definitely a standout for me so far. Loved it sonically, just so fun and unexpected and unique and cool, and damn, I'm just impressed right now. The next one's called Uncanny Valley.
Golden skin and cherry cheese, some mashed out abs and pound obliques. I'm scrolling through a mess in my mind.
Social media.
Crawling out the fucking mud. I work so hard, never enough. My body will never be your time.
I don't know why just that one lyric got me. Like, I work so hard, but never enough. Like, it's never enough, even if I work so hard to be attractive to you. Like, it'll never be enough. So fucked up. So fucked up.
So please don't tell me what I owe. Trends, they come and go, but humans are their flaws.
That's what I'm saying.
Baby, there ain't no norm. I'm not a blow-up doll.
Woo!
Is that what you want? Uncanny Valley hot, never enough. Give you all my love. Ass ain't that enough. Uncanny Valley hot.
I love that.
Give you all my love. Never good enough.
I low-key love that there's multiple songs about body image on this album, because Melanie could have chosen between the few that we've heard so far. Like, they could have decided Weight Watchers versus Uncanny Valley. Like, okay, I can't have two weight songs on the album. Like, I've got to pick one. I'm so glad they kept both, because I don't know, I just think it can't be overstated. It is something that needs to be talked about regularly and at the forefront of people's minds.
Never good enough. Summer language, we're all learning. No one's gonna see me coming. Finally, I will shine this time.
Like, finally, I want to be your prize.
Out in my bikini, Bahamas, I'm oiled, steamy. Your boyfriend like my pick this time.
And likes our currency. Ew.
Please don't tell me what I owe. Trends, they come and go, but humans are their flaws.
I think trends come and go is an interesting lyric too. Like, I never really thought about it like that, but the trends of just body image. Like, 1 month, you know, it could be really trendy to like have a huge butt. And then like the very next month it could be like, oh, actually it's way hotter if you have no butt at all. There's no winning.
Beauty comes in every form.
Every form. Baby, there no norm. I'm not a blow-up.
Is that what you want? Uncanny Valley hot.
Ass ain't bad enough.
What the fuck? Am I out of luck?
I'm ready to go to the tour.
Never good enough.
Instrumental break. Woo! Not the best one we've heard.
Hot, never enough.
weight of that last line. Never good enough. Whether it's for, we're getting into the Vatican, whether it's for yourself or other people, you know, it's like you're never good enough. Even if you are good enough for someone else, you likely still might not be good enough for yourself because of insecurities you have. So, yeah. I mean, pretty straightforward song. I don't have too much to say about it. I was bopping. I was ready to go to the concert. I'm so ready to go to the concert and sing my heart out to these songs on the door. The next one's called The Vatican. I love how literal Melanie is. Like, every single song, I feel like there's an element of it sonically that really goes along with, like, the meaning of the track, right? Like, I talked about this in Portals. I think I talked about this in my Portals reaction, but like the plague, you know, it kind of had that sound that reminds you of, like, that era, that time period when, like, the plague was around. Avoidant was super stripped back and, like, very bare-boned. The Vatican, now we're getting this, like, you know, church bells and everything. I just love how literal Melanie is. God bless her for that. This should be an interesting one. Suddenly it's dancey.
Many men decorate their necks with nooses if they don't uphold supremacy. Money, power, goddess, chokehold on humanity.
Yo.
Nothing gives these motherfuckers quite a boner like religion, Catholic, Christian, kissing Jesus, licking AR-15s. It's so homoerotic, the way you pray to men and treat your women like a leviathan. Come out the closet, sit in my holy water, pray to this pussy, confess your sins. You and me, get to worship me like the Vatican. You and me, that the Pope looks so enticing, tantalizing with the secrets that he must keep in.
You said it, not me?
Those robes they wear make you feel kind of freaky. Well, too bad they are all celibate. It's no wonder all the scandals are involving hurting little boys. If y'all just fucked each other, did some poppers, finally rejoice.
This is a crazy song.
It's so homoerotic, the way you pray to men and treat your women like a leviathan. Come out the closet, sit in my holy water.
I am having flashbacks to when I first listened to the song Holy Water by Madonna.
Holy water. Pray to this pussy, confess your sins.
I don't get that last line, pray to this, confess your sins. Like, I don't understand what that is. Because she's implying that all these men are gay. And they're just, like, hiding it, obviously. Listen, Melanie said it, not me. It's catchy as hell!
Don't repress yourself, express yourself. Scream Jesus, baby, you're hot as hell. Married, don't quite make it swell, but my white God fucks me real well. Don't repress yourself, express yourself. Scream Jesus, baby, you're hot as hell. Married, don't quite make it swell, but my white God fucks me real well.
She literally... Oh, hey.
Like the Vatican. Fall on your knees, get you high. Worship me like the Vatican. En el nombre del Padre y del Hijo y del Espíritu Santo.
Ooh, okay. Okay. I don't even know what to say at this point. Like, that one was, am I right? In the song's outro, Melanie recites the Trinitarian formula of Christian prayer in Spanish, which translates to in the name of the Father, the Son, Holy Spirit. That was a lot. And we knew that song was going to be a lot. Okay, going into this album, I was like, that's not going to be a casual song. You know what I mean? Like, there's going to be a lot there. In the bridge, it seems that Melanie interpolated the song Human Nature by Madonna. This is a big deal to me. Honestly, the whole song gave me a Madonna vibe. Like, I'm not saying sonically, but like lyrically, there was just a lot that kind of gave me that vibe, like, while also being different. Like, it was definitely not, you know, a Madonna copycat by any means, but I definitely saw certain similarities. Like, it's so homoerotic, you know, erotica. Obviously, the whole holy water thing reminds me of Madonna. Yeah, really interesting track. Okay, I do think there's a lot of truth in it. I'm not gonna lie to you. As someone who, I don't know, I was raised Catholic. Okay, I'm still a Christian, but I don't necessarily go to church anymore. And one of the reasons is because of all the scandals and all the little boys that have been victims, as well as little girls, of course. But like all this essay, all these scandals, all this abuse happening has really rubbed me the wrong way. And I don't know. I just think there is a lot of truth in the song. There were a couple lyrics that definitely weren't necessarily my cup of tea, did make me kind of uncomfortable. I don't know, primarily like the whole bridge part, like the end of the bridge. As I've talked about also in videos, the whole idea of comparing religion to sex is just not something I really connect with. So her saying like, sip my holy water, like pray to me, confess your sins, not really my vibe as much. I understand obviously it's a metaphor, but it's just not really something I connect to. So I don't know, I guess I had mixed feelings on the track. It was a lot for me, but also I think there was truth to it. And I do think she made some valid points. The next track is called Hell's Front Porch. So yeah, we're going from the Vatican to Hell's Front Porch. Is this about climate change? Literally. Like, do you remember summers when you were younger? If you're around my age, like, do you remember how nice those days were? And now, literally, it is like hell's front porch. Like, it's so hot. And for what? I live in the Midwest. Like, it should not be that hot during the summer here, but it is. We're in the club. Kind of a hypnotic vibe, like you're getting lost in it. So this is definitely Melanie's era of like speaking up on this very macro level. Like yes, they're alluding to personal experiences they've had throughout the album as well, but mainly speaking about these matters that are affecting the entire world or the entire country, not just Melanie's personal life.
Kiss you just in case we die. The earth is getting fucked. Wants to spit us out for breakfast and then eat us up.
Such an upbeat, lovely, hopeful song. I mean, it is upbeat. No notes. No notes. Boppin', having a great time talking about clothes.
Dude,
sorry, I talked over that.
death threats. They're saying that I'm ugly as fuck and my music is shit and that I should just kill myself.
Okay, I feel like Chatroom is gonna fuck me up on a whole new level. I'm gonna be honest. Ever since I saw the track list, I was eyeing that one with like fear in my eyes. House front porch! Girl, how are we gonna bop that hard when we're talking about climate change? How are we gonna do that? But Melanie will give that to us. I kind of talked over the outro, so sorry about that. But the next one, Chatroom.
Is it my dress?
I'm scared.
This fucking person keeps sending me death threats. They're saying that I'm ugly as fuck and my music is shit and that I should just kill myself.
Is it my dress or shoes? Is it the makeup or my skin? What can I change for you? What would you prefer I was in? Whatever it is, You seem so obsessed with.
What did I even do to them? I'm just minding my own business. I don't know why that pisses them off so much.
Is it the way I know exactly who I am? Is it my blazing glow that makes you feel so small and dim? It doesn't matter what I do. You'll never change in your old age. You'll be hating yourself too. Still, I could never make you love you. Chatroom. Ooh, even all your words in it for you. You're not unique. There are hundreds just like you.
I think that line is the heart of this song. You're not unique. There are hundreds just like you. Like, I may not be your cup of tea, but at least I'm unique. At least I know who I am. I am myself. I am set apart. I am not like everyone else. I'm not cookie cutter. But you are very cookie cutter. There's a million versions of you in this very chat room. I think that's a very powerful lyric. It's kind of honestly like doing something to me emotionally. Like it's kind of making me see online culture in a new light, and I appreciate that.
I can't tell if this is a bot, a 45-year-old incel, or a 10-year-old on their mom's iPad.
Think it's the way.
I also just feel like this is a very Melanie song. Like, it feels like Melanie is cutting through this circle character, like, and this is just Melanie. Because you hear those voice memos, it makes it feel so personal. It doesn't feel like she's a character anymore. It feels so raw, so authentic. I don't know.
Project your pain outward, aspiring to be a knife.
Aspiring to be a knife. Interesting. Another lyric I really like.
When I stare out the window crying, it's 'cause you made me hate my reflection in another reality. I could have loved myself. I could have been myself. But here I am cramming all of your words deep into my veins till it kills me.
Never related to a lyric more.
Just like you.
Closing out of the chat room. There's always a siren, I swear, on every one of her albums. Okay, chat room, loved it lyrically. Like, I don't know, it just really spoke to me. Especially the lyric, I could have loved myself. I could have been myself. But here I am cramming all of your words deep into my veins till it kills me. That's me every day of my life. I don't know. Just really spoke to me, really hit me. I will say sonically it was one of my least favorites. I don't know that it'll be one I revisit as much. I don't know. It was lacking a certain je ne sais quoi that I felt like I needed. But we're on the last track. Believe it or not. It is called The Last Two People on Earth. I actually can't believe that we're at the end of the album because this has felt long. Like, not in a bad way, but just like, it's felt like a lot to take in. I feel like this second half of the album, though, has been much more straightforward, much easier to like internalize for some reason. Maybe it just took me a minute. Maybe I was overthinking the first few songs, or maybe these are just more straightforward, like in the writing. But I just feel like I got like the meaning of a lot of these last few tracks. Whereas the beginning of the album, I felt like there was a little bit of confusion there at times. But anyway, this track, I'm not going to look at the lyrics. I'm just going to sit back and enjoy it, because as much as I enjoy looking up the lyrics and having them up and like reading as I go, I also do kind of miss, you know, the experience of just sitting back, relaxing, and enjoying the music. Let's see how she's going to wrap up this album.
Saw the news on TV before the screen got too all black. I saw your face next to me. We had a conjoined heart attack. 'Cause you're the only one, baby, that makes me wet like I'm waterboarded. So deep it could kill me. And right now we could both afford it. Everybody knows it. Burdens won't come closer. Hot to autumn, sweaty, baby. Everything's decaying.
Okay, we have a problem. I cannot tell what Melanie is saying for the life of me, so I am going to pull up the lyrics. We had a conjoined heart attack. You're the only one who makes me wet like I'm waterboarded. Maybe not the lyric. Maybe not waterboarded, you know, being an example of pleasure. So deep it could kill me. Right now we could both afford it. Okay.
You're the one I'm holding, explosions. Fuck me like we're the last two people on Earth.
Oh. I heard this snippet. I have a very niche annoyance about this song, and I feel like some of you are going to be like judging me for it, but I do not like when sex is referred to as fucking. I don't like it when people say fuck me. I don't like it when people say fuck you. Like, in regards to sex, I've never liked it. And so that's kind of creating a disconnect for me with this track.
While everyone's out praying, your tongue in my mouth is my god. Like pyromaniacs burning, you are the flame that gets me off. 'Cause you're the only one, baby, that makes me high like a volcano. Catastrophic orgasm that can wipe out the whole nation. Everybody knows it. Burdens won't come closer. Everybody's dying. You're the one I'm holding. Explosions. Fuck me like we're the last two people on Earth.
Catchy though, really catchy.
Fuck me like we're the last two people on Earth. Fuck me like we're the last two people on
This is like a palate cleanser type of song.
Body is your dance.
As much as it still is bleak and like depressing and kind of creates this environment that's scary.
We die together, and is there a heaven? Everybody knows it. Everybody's dying. You're the one I'm holding.
I'm just thinking about the fact that we got 18 songs from Melanie Martinez. Like, we've been blessed. Lucky like we're the last two people on earth. Not the world literally like blowing up in the background of her song. It's like the first track. Garbage. Woo! Why am I like celebrating the end of the world? I don't know. Oh, because like they say when hell freezes over, but when Hades burns over. Okay, it's playing evil. Evil is my #1 favorite song on Portals. Oh my goodness gracious, that is the best song ever written. Oh my gosh! Okay, we made it! We made it! We made it with flying colors through Hades from Melanie Martinez. I have nothing to say. Like, truly, I do not have a lot to say to wrap up this video. First of all, I have headphone hair from my headphones being on. But I truly don't have that much to say. Because what is there to say? I feel like it speaks for itself. I don't know. I feel like it was a lot to internalize, especially like the first half of the album was just, it was a lot to like process. I feel like by the time the second half of the album rolled around, like every song meaning was so straightforward. That's not to say there weren't like nuances and like, you know, some density to it, but I feel like it was just so easy to internalize what Melanie was saying. The writing, actually, I think I preferred the writing on the first half of the album, but the second half was still catchy and fun to listen to. But yes, I really love this album. I literally at this point, I'm just like, Melanie can do no wrong. Like, I feel as though every album Melanie releases is just quality shit. Quality shit, quality shit. Now, was every single song on this album like my favorite song of all time? No. There were definitely a couple that I wasn't as into, and I spoke about them. So I'm not saying like every single song was like my favorite song ever. I feel like there were a few songs that I wasn't as into as others. Like probably some of my least favorites were The Vatican, The Last Two People on Earth, Batshit Intelligence I wasn't as into. Some of my favorites initially, White Boy with a Gun, I can't lie, the one that I claimed. Grudges, I think I really loved. Avoidant, Monolith, The Plague, I don't know. They're all running together. I'm gonna have to listen to it more, obviously. But I don't know. I just feel like she had so much fun with this album, despite the fact that it was kind of this bleaker, more depressing, more real look at humanity and the current state of the world, you know, the current state of the country. It was an honest, unfiltered look at that. There was a lot of passion. There was a lot of anger at points, which I think was totally justified. A lot of these subjects on this album are things that people have every right to be angry about. People have every right to be angry about abuse and feeling like they can't be any type of body size without someone criticizing it. The way that people are treated, like these are all things that we have every right to feel passion and anger for. We should feel some level of anger. If we're not, we're numb, which isn't a good thing. So I really appreciated, I guess, just the emotional honesty at points on this album. You know, I feel like Melanie could have dumbed it down a bit and not been quite as passionate at times, and I really appreciate that they kind of like pushed through that and just were very raw with their emotions. Sonically, I just literally pictured Melanie in the studio just having the best time ever. Like, I don't know, I just felt like it was so fun. It was so unique. It was so fresh. Like, I always feel that way about Melanie's albums, and this was no freaking different. Like, this was exactly the same thing where it's like, this feels fresh, this feels different, this feels like a refresh that the industry needs. That's my personal opinion. This feels like something different. I feel like for me personally, some of the more unique or like nuanced or layered lyrical meanings were toward the front half of the album. The second half had a lot of songs that were about concepts that I've heard before. Not that there's anything wrong with that, of course. There's only so many stories to be told. There's only so many concepts for songs or like ideas or themes, right? So that's not a criticism. It's just something, I guess, like I wasn't as taken aback by certain choices in the second half of the album, but the first half was like very shocking to me, which was very fun, I guess. I don't know if that even made sense, but just something I'm thinking about. But I just really like that Melanie wasn't afraid to play around on this album, whether it be vocally, production, and like the creation of the songs, and also lyrically. I felt like there was a lot of playfulness despite it being so bleak at times and so angry. And I mean, I know that was a character, obviously, Circle. And, you know, feel free to let me know anything you know about Circle or anything you want me to know about the lyrics. I did what I could to like figure out the meanings and stuff, but it's a lot to be on camera listening to 18 songs and also trying to like figure out what they're about. It's a bit hard for me. So I did my best, but yeah, I am just like, my love of Melanie is renewed and I can't wait to listen more to this album. Maybe I'll do like an album ranking or something. Thank you for going on this journey with me. It was definitely a journey. I look forward to chatting more with you guys about this album, you know, in the comment section, maybe in a live stream. Feel free to like and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me, help support the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.